Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're playing a 5-point match on backgammonhub.com, and we will see how it goes. I think the computer does this. Builder's kind of good on this. Builder's kind of good on the 9, so sort of a big premium on taking away half his roll. Like, it's a good builder and it's a good slot. So if you take away half his roll, he doesn't really get to use it. Here I don't know, but I'm a little inclined to make the 10 heavy. Obviously you can make the 5 also. This is sort of more and arguably better structure. Because you get the 10 and the 8 and good builders. There's other stuff there where you don't anchor, but anchoring seems pretty important too. All right, looking pretty good. Not that we're going to be cubing anytime soon, but yeah, we got a decent edge here. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm hitting. It's a little bit dangerous, but it's usually going to work pretty decently, like it does here. And then oh, he's going to pop out probably. He should pop out, and then I don't think I have enough. Okay, so this is a shot anyway, so I might as well hit him. So I'm completely spacing. Okay, no, I have a cube, I think. 3 men pretty decently trapped back here, and he's going to play a bad 6 somewhere. Up big in the race, better position. All right. I think this should go double take. He does correctly take. I roll a blocked number, but it does something good, so it's all right. What's he gonna do? Split maybe? Maybe he should split here. Try to distract me a little bit. All right, a little bit of gammons here, but not much. Slightly more now. See his technique here. Yeah, I got 8 to 2, 7 to 5, I guess. Good. Oh, I don't know between 6 to 1 and clearing the 8 points. I don't know. It's a good landing spot, but it's another point to clear, and I don't love playing behind the anchor. Some of my 6s are killed, like 6-5, 6-4. I don't have to play the 6, so it's not that many blot numbers. Maybe that means this is right. And I don't know about this one. I mean, obviously if I roll something like a 5-2, I really regret this. Yeah, see, no blot number here. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Just if I leave a blot on the ace point, he might be able to split into this zone profitably. I'm still wondering about that 3-2. I think it was 4 blot numbers the other way anyway, so I got forced to hit him. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he didn't come out of the outfield. I expected him to come out of the outfield there. Okay, so safest would be to clear the 6 points. This is not that dangerous though. I think I might pick up a small amount of gammons there. It might not be worth the risk though. So maybe I should just clear the 6 there, because it's only like a small amount of gammons, extra gammons. Because now I maybe have to waste a turn clearing the 6. Although it could continue the theme. Gammons are pretty valuable at the score. All right, let's try it. I don't know. Maybe playing this a little too risky. Ah, punished. Ah, shoot. All right, 6 off. Kind of a slow position. Yeah, this might be a pretty strong cube for him at the score. Where I have to be a little careful about taking. Hmm. I mean, normally 6 off would be a very easy take, but one, the match score argues for a pass, and two, my position is like pretty slow over here. So I'm kind of glad he's not cubing this, especially before the 6-3. Like maybe this is a pass even at the score. I don't know though. Okay, so 58, 57, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this. Okay, but let's play a little gum and go-ish. Yeah, we'll take a look at the computer analysis afterwards and see if I'm right there. But the position just seemed a little bit too slow. And my bear off might have been a little too aggressive there. Ooh, that seems like a good upgrade. Well, it does hit. Yeah, maybe I should just do this and double a dance, you know? Yeah, if I don't do this, he gets to do whatever he wants. So one, I just go to the 5 or something. It doesn't seem like I'm winning, really. Seems like maybe I'm more of a favorite here. Okay, doesn't do a lot. Looks like he should play 16 to 14, maybe 9 to 7 squared. Yeah, looks like he's getting there. I don't know why he'd play anything other than 16 to 14 here. Okay. I mean, normally I like making the innerboard point rather than safetying a blot in the outfield, but maybe this is an exception because my board is so good and the 3-point isn't that great. So I'd probably play 14 to 6 here. Yeah, still got good structure here, good builders. A bad number, maybe I can cube at this score. Doesn't look like much though. Although if I attack him and he dances, that's going to be a pretty big pass at the score. Okay. I don't even know if I want to attack him or not. Okay, say I just play like so. I am up 13 pips. I guess this is the plan. I'm hit loose, double shot. I could switch. Yeah, I guess I go with this other plan here. Go here or go here? I don't think I want to leave him any gratuitous shots. I'm still thinking a little bit about maybe being able to attack him or something. Like with a 6-2 or something, or 2-1, 6-1, 6-4. Doesn't look like it attacks that well. Four one does. All right, so 10-6 is good. I'm not seeing anything clearly better. I thought a little bit about switching, push the gap up a little bit, but it didn't look like it played all that conveniently. Like I wanted the third builder for the deuce. Okay, now sort of attractive for some reason. Double twos, double threes works. I don't love that as two blots. It looks sort of like the most flexible thing. This doesn't work. Fill in the points. Good. And now I win a gammon? No. All right, it's likely it's going to be 2-2. Yeah, 13. This wastes a pip. This isn't right. You should be more aiming to get all the guys to the 6 point. It looked like he had some better place to do that. That looks like I am winning a gammon. Jeez. 2 or not. Not. Okay, 2-2. I guess that's fair. No one I play against does this for money, so I don't know what the response is with a 6-3. I don't know if the computer runs all the way or it stops on the 18 and brings a checker down. I didn't love running all the way because like the race isn't good. Oh damn, it's good. Oh, 3 away, you could reasonably cube this. He should now cube this. I don't even know if I want to take. Like it seems like a pretty decent money cube with 10 guys in the zone. Although this guy isn't that great. So given that you're supposed to, and he's split, and I have another blot in the outfield, so given that you should be like pretty careful about taking at the score, I think I'm gonna let that one go. Okay. These are going to hit. Good. Don't blow me away, please. Thank you. He's just making the 9 or making the 7. I'd probably make the 9, especially given the score. Yeah, he should be playing a little conservatively, I think. Okay, this and this. Hit him. Now let's try this and this. A little bit of 3 duplication. Trying to stay a little bit out of harm's way, although here he can hit twice pretty reasonably. Yeah, maybe there was something better with that last play. Just couldn't quite find it. Like I don't want to stay on the 5 point and let him attack me there. Where's he going? 9-3. It doesn't seem like I'm really winning, but it's 3 away, 2 away. I guess I'm winning a little bit. Oh, it's funny. The inner board structure is like exactly the same. But I have first strike capability and it's 3 away, 2 away, so maybe I should cube this. It's not a little, even at the score, this is a little optimistic. Yeah, case in point. I got point on him, just try to justify my cube. Whew. 15 and 7 is better structure. Shoot. 5-4, 5-1, 1-1. Okay, so 2 more from here. I suppose I don't want to leave these guys split in the outfield, and then 7 to 6 or 24 to 23 are both pretty productive. Chose the wrong one. Good. All is forgiven. 5-3 is really bad. Jesus. 2 down from the mid, maybe. You know, you don't break your board here. That's too big. That's too big a concession. This is okay. But 6 to 3 is bad, and he's coming out into a double shot, so probably 2 down is better. Okay, so this is the right play here. I mean, I'm down in the race quite a bit already, so there's not a huge downside. I mean, there's a pretty big downside to getting hit, but you know, his 4s are kind of good anyways. So this is tremendous when he doesn't roll well. Grab 6. Ah. All right, still got okay defensive structure. I might still be okay. Might still be okay. Especially because you got to break his board now, so I can maybe run and leave a blot somewhere without too much risk, you know? Like I think it'd be bad to break the board here. Although it's not entirely out of the question, I guess. Huh. So I'm going to try this. I cannot be gammon at the score, and the race is so bad anyways. Obviously, he's pretty happy to hit if he can hit and cover or hit and pick up. But it did look like it put a lot of pressure on the midpoint there. That was dead. That was a whooping. Okay, let's take a look at the computer analysis. He says, well played. Well, thank you, but I'm not. We'll see what the computer says about it. Okay, I can just resign with a clean conscience, I guess. Okay, download this. Open it up in XG. Okay, so I played a 2. He played decently too. I feel like it's going to come up a little bit in XG, but we'll see. Didn't really seem like that easy a match. Okay, let's just take a look at my errors. Unless something interesting pops up for him. In fact, let's go the other way here. Like, it's possible I would have done his play here with the 4-3. I mean, the 21 point seems generally better than the 9 point. But the computer wants to make the 9 here. I see. Yeah, the backmen aren't really in much danger of being attacked, and he doesn't. And the 9 point is good, and the computer doesn't want to leave a shot out here. I see. Anyways. Okay, so 4-1 for him. Yeah, 4-3. I don't know. I don't know if people would do this if the computer didn't say it was good, but the computer does this. You know, it hits and splits. It's on the 2-point. Like, I think before I really studied the openings with the computer, I think I would split and bring a checker down. But my point holds, I think. With the builder on the 9 is so powerful. You know, it's like a great slot, and it's it's a great builder for all these important points. That there's kind of a big premium on hitting the guy, like hitting wide and taking away half his roll, so he can't do anything with the nice builder on the 9. So let me save this and show you another application of this concept. Like say like 6-4, like 2-2. I think normally instead of like hitting on your opponent's side of the board, you want to make like 2 good points on your side of the board. That's a very common theme. Like, I don't know, 2-1. 1-1 or something. Like the computer generally makes 2 points here as opposed to hitting. Although it can go the other way. But it's sort of a common theme to like make 2 good points instead of hitting on your opponent's side of the board out of the opening. But I think with like 2-2 here, I think you have to hit, and I don't think it's that close. Just because the builder on the 9 is so powerful. So I think you had to watch out for that. That's like an extra incentive to hit. Whereas like, I don't know, 6-3, 3-3. I don't think hitting on the 15 is very good. Although I guess here you're making the 7. But yeah, if it was a choice between say, hitting on the 15 and playing like 21 squared, 10 squared. No, I guess there the computer likes hitting on the 15 for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, there's something to watch out for. Really powerful builders, you have like a lot of incentive to to hit your opponent. Okay, so let's see. How did I play? So I made one checker play error and one doubling blunder where like I doubled too early. But anyways, okay, so 3-3. Okay, I make the 10-point heavy and the 21. Okay, it is correct to hit there. He pops out correctly, and then I don't have a cube yet. Okay, no choice here, and then yeah, the cube's okay. I mean, he's going to have like a decent holding game pretty much no matter what happens, but because like his board's underdeveloped and I'm going to have a 4th man sent back sometimes, and my structure is great, there's just enough here. Enough here to send it. Oh, right, the barrel. Okay, so this is a decent play here. Oh, you can actually clear the 10 here also. Interesting. Okay, so a lot of players are playing 6-1 here, just to keep all the landing spots, right? Is 4 blot numbers anyways, though. 6-1 and 6-3 are blotters if you play 6-1. 6-4 is also a blot number if you play 6-1. And I think that's it. But it's 6 blot numbers to play 6-1. And you're still left with 2 points to clear in the outfield. So it's better to clear the 8-point like so. You're leaving, I think you're also leaving 6 blot numbers actually. 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. 6-4 and 6-5 are safe because you can't play the 6. Because this point is 6 away from the anchor. So it's like 6 blot numbers either way. Now there's some sorry, there's some benefit to doing this in that you get to clear the 10 point with a 5-2, 6-2. But still, there's two problem points to clear in the outfield this way. Second best play is apparently to clear the 10 points. You know, while White has the blot, and Black's position is arguably getting a little worse or a little more awkward to bring home. And you're only leaving 11 shots by doing this. It's better than 6-1. Okay. Okay, so 4-1. Yeah, safest play is I knew was to clear the 6 point. So if a double match point, you're not worried about the race at all. I would just clear the 6 in the seconds. Taking a checker off does win slightly more gammons, but his board's good and the gammon's a little remote, so the computer does just prefer the safe play. Check and buy. And then similar stuff here, I think. You know, you take the guy off the 2 point with the first two, and again, you can clear the 6 for the safest point, or you can take another guy off for slightly more gammons. There's only slightly more gammons, so the computer prefers the safe play. Then I get punished. And then, yeah, I'm worried about being cubed here. Like, it'd be a take for money. With 6 checkers off. Even with the kind of slow front position. But yeah, it's not, but at 5 away, you have to be a little careful about taking the recube. In non-gammonish positions, the take point tends to be around 25% at this score, but it depends on how lively your recube to 8 is going to be. Whereas for money, you can often take it like 22 because you have great recube fig. But yeah, 5 away, the recube, you got to be a little careful about taking in non-gammonish positions. So that pushes us into pass territory. It's funny that the computer thinks I win 0.2% gammons, which I don't. Like he's never gonna break his board early before taking the checker off. So rollout will probably correct that. No, 0.14 gammons. Yeah, I don't know what the computer's thinking here. Whenever he he might leave a shot at some point, but I don't think he's ever leaving a shot without taking a checker off first. So yeah, that seems weird to me. And then yeah, he bore in pretty well and took a checker off and has nice spare. So this is probably a stronger cube than the one we were looking at before. Yes, bigger pass. Good. Okay, does like the 5-5 play by a ton. Wasn't completely obvious to me that just like playing all tidy and positional was wrong, but I just thought, you do this attacking play. So you come in, you make your 3, and then you hit loose on the ace. You get an immediate strong cube on the dances, and you're a favorite if he enters without hitting. So it seemed like that may be the biggest. That seemed like that play may be the biggest favorite. Fortunately, he did enter with a good number. I managed to hold off the cube for a little bit. A good play here. We talked about that. And then I get tempted due to the match score that I should cube this fairly gammonish position, but I'm just not. I don't have that much of an edge though, apparently. It's not terrible though. No one's. What bothers me a little bit about this is I don't think anyone's passing this. But I do play the 4-4 correctly, even after doubling. Second best apparently is to run out to the 16 and hit him loose on the 2. Okay, no hit here because it's a double shot again. This is pretty productive. Good. 16 to 11 or 16 to... I thought a little bit about this at the time. Obviously you like the third builder for the 2, but I didn't like getting hit with the 2-3 here. So I just do this, which wins a little more. The other play wins more gammons. Nothing better than 10 to 6 here. Oh, wants to hit loose here. That's funny. Yeah, this didn't really occur to me. On appeal, it does like sort of the obvious thing of 6 to 2 to 1. It's not too bad to do this though. Hey, don't leave it there. Win more gammons on the dances. Yeah, I mean, gammons are quite valuable at the score, so the computer just doesn't really mind going for it. It's probably a pretty, well, I can say it's probably a pretty important play if it was like 2 away, 1 away Crawford. You need 2 points, he needs 1 point, and it's the Crawford game, so gammons are super duper valuable. But still, my play is my play is a blunder here. Almost a blunder, I guess. Yeah, so I guess it's a pretty important play at certain match scores to like consider this. Instead of picking and passing, you leave the shot going for the closeout, losing more but winning more gammons. I mean, one benefit to this. Okay, so it is better for the win to go 6 to 2 to 1, playing safely, hitting and playing safely. But it's not completely trivial to bring that position home, right? Because the 2 point's going to stay open. So he's going to get like some like BS wins out of this, right? Because the 2 point's going to stay open, and you're going to leave shots down the line, and then you're going to lose that way. If you do this, then and you get away with it, that's great for the win, because you're gonna be able to close this point. Or even with something like a 4-3, have the option. You would like shift from the 6 point and like only leave 2 shots there, and leave a very safe position. Oh, hey Cameron, how you doing? Oh yeah, you're very fascinated by your work you were doing. The game is making me very keen to try out. I would definitely be subscribing. Oh great, yeah, good to see you. Yeah, it's a fantastic. What I like about backgammon, like more so than like other games like I don't know, like poker for instance. Backgammon is a very good mix of skill and luck. It's got like a great balance between the two. You know, it's a very deep game. There's a lot of very, very deep strategy to it. But it's easy to learn, and you can beat anybody on any day because there's enough luck. So I really like that balance. I think the balance is sort of nicer in backgammon than it is in poker. And I used to like more chess, for instance. You know, chess there's just not enough luck in chess. A lot of chess players actually move from chess to backgammon because they like the luck aspect, and they like the gambling aspect of it too. It's more addictive that way, you know. So yeah, I recommend it. I mean, even if you don't like gambling or whatever, it's still a great game. You go to like low stakes tournaments and stuff. Yeah, and like I said, anyone can win on any day. It's very appealing game, and it's fun to practice. It's fun to get better. You know, it's hard. It's very hard to master, but when you're starting out, it's sort of easy to make progress for like in the beginning and for a long time after the beginning, just because there's like so many important concepts to learn, and you learn like some basic concepts in the beginning, like when you're up in the race you should tend to disengage your back checkers, and when you're down in the race you should tend to stay back. That's like a very basic concept, but it's like worth a ton to like be able to think about that correctly. So yeah, I mean, like when I started, I started playing back in the late 90s. I mean, I played kind of all my life because I grew up with it, but I started playing seriously in the late 90s. I progressed like very quickly just by like reading books and thinking about these like very basic concepts, and just like playing a lot online and just thinking about the stuff I read. So yeah, you can make pretty decent progress early on if you take sort of a studious approach to it. Anyways, if you want a list of good books, my local club, it has a site, is New England. It's the New England Backgammon Club, which you can search for. It's NE for New England, nebackgammon.org. I think Albert Stegg does the site, and he has he put out like a nice list of books that you can find like a nice list of book recommendations there that you might enjoy. But anyways, let's get back to the match. So this was 0-2. I double early, but I do roll well. I bring this home. I pick and pass. I play something kind of flexible here. You do have like a completely safe play, but it's probably pretty bad. Yeah, 11-8, 4-3. It's pretty bad. We can put it up on the board. It's completely no shots, right? Which is nice. But you're only getting 2 builders for the open 2-point. This guy and this guy. So it's hard to make the 2-point, and it's pretty shoddy. Like most 6s are quite bad here. In fact, all 6s except for 6-1, I think leave a direct shot here. It might be a good visualization test to see if you can see that. Like if you roll 6-5, for instance, picture how that plays. So yeah, this is pretty flexible. All the builders are at different points, and I have three checkers aiming at the open 2-point. So I have a few rolls that make that. But I roll awkwardly, and then I almost win a gammon here. Okay, so what does the computer do here? Okay, so the computer thinks it's fairly close, but it does prefer running all the way with the 6-3. I wonder if that's true for money. Yeah, it does run all the way. Might be good. Might be a good play to know. Usually with the stray 6s like that. If I don't know what to do, I'll just do the normal like split and down play. Split with the 6, bring the 3 down. It usually turns out okay. Oh, you can almost even double this. You should double this. Pretty strong cube. I would have found the take here. It's a little bit cheesy. I mean, I guess you might cube this for money also, but because it's 3 away. In other words, both players need 3 points to win the 5-point match. That you should be quite aggressive with the initial cube at this score. And then, yeah, that makes it a pretty big pass. Oh, it doesn't like this. It wants to split with the 4 and bring down the 2 as opposed to sort of upgrading the front position and leaving him a direct 5. Okay. Yeah, totally recommend the game. This is sort of my main hobby these days. Backgammon. 6-2 makes a nice play. Oh, then 5-1. What am I supposed to do with the 5-1? I mean, I knew I might be making a mistake here, but I didn't love being on the 20-point because he's going to like attack me there. So I jumped out and then found an ace somewhere. But the ace somewhere is pretty bad because I leave myself with a pretty exposed position. Like he's hitting here and he's attacking here with all these checkers. So I guess this is too exposed. So I guess everything is better than my play, according to the computer. What if I chose the worst possible play, or close to it? Yeah, the computer just wants to stay back. I'm down, I guess, like stay back, trying to build up a front position. This is pretty exposed, but at least 4s are duplicated. Or just something more conservative like this. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I've seen this error by me a few times lately, and I should be thinking more about it. Down in the race, when my back checkers are already split, I'm finding I'm running into the outfield too much. Like, I think this is like the 3rd time in the last few weeks I've made like a similar error, where my back checkers are already kind of spread out. You know, it's not like I need to like run from the 24-point or something to activate them. They're already kind of activated. And so I've been like running into the outfield, kind of into no man's land, while I shouldn't be taking a racing approach because I'm down in the race. So yeah, that's why the computer likes something better. Yeah, I keep doing the same. I keep doing the same type of mistake. Anyways, he punishes me by hitting twice, although I do enter right away. Okay, this double's okay. This 3-away, 2-away double. So where did I double incorrect? Oh, I doubled in the 0-2 game too optimistically. Gotcha. Yeah, the 3-away, 2-away double's okay. Yeah, so we'll take a good look at it. Yeah, so this is this. Like, you'd never double this 0-0 in a 9-point match or anything. But because I need 3 points to win the match and he needs 2 points to win the match, the cube is dead after he takes. He can't double me back to 4. I'm making his gammons just worthless, basically. And my gammons are still count after I double it. He takes, and his take nominally his take point's a little higher. So there's all these reasons to double at this score that don't exist at like 0-0 in a 9-point match, say. 6-5 here. This wasn't obvious to me. Okay, so you can make the ace, but the attack is pretty thin and unlikely to work. You can do this play. But yeah, it just doesn't work enough. So I do something. This is quite a productive positional play. So I do that. Computer likes it. I do this. 7-6 is better. Okay, so you enter with 1. You hit with the next one. And you don't want to leave 2 blocks in the outfield, so you make the 14 point. And then you can either split again or you can play 7-6, both of which is productive. The computer likes 7-6, maybe partly due to this score. Like, it does win more gammas to play 7-6. Apparently it does win slightly more also. All right, well, yeah, splitting's a little productive, but this builder's better here. And maybe there's some stuff where he enters and profitably hits me. Like 5-5, for instance. Roll a nice 5-3. I go after him. I miss him. I make a nice play there. How do I lose? I lose this game somehow. How do I lose this game? Oh, 1-6. And then, yeah, he just makes it home. 5-2. Yeah, making the 1 is okay. Keeping the nice outfield structure, but really screwing up the front position. So I chose something a little different. I chose this. Don't hit him as much, and I get hits on myself. But when I hit, I win more because the board is perfect. Yeah, tough play to get exactly right because it's so close. 20-15. Okay, so you don't play 14-9 here. That's the blunder. Down in the race so much with gammons only going one way. You want to keep the outfield pressure. You want to keep the pressure on this point here, making it harder for him to come home if he doesn't roll a good 2. With a 5-1 or something, it would have been nice to play 20-14 probably. But yeah, this is still decent. Hate to get hit, but it's only, what is it, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, which are good hits. 2-5, 2-6 don't hit that well. But he just blows past me and I lose. Anyways. All right, well, I'm going to actually sign off now. Probably going on a little hike this afternoon. My partner says she'd take me to see there's like a crow's roost on like a hiking trail somewhere that kind of interested in seeing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this. And we will see you next time.